Hello everybody. Welcome to my segment of By Shanna's hymnal event. I'm going to get myself pulled up on my iPad. Hello, Stephanie. Is my lighting okay, girl? Hi everybody. Welcome. I'm so glad. I still have Monique on my iPad. How's everybody doing on this beautiful day? Oh, we don't need to hear me laughing. Okay, so I'm going to get this set up so I can see you all. See the comments. Hi, Carolyn. Hi, Christy. Hi, Stephanie. Hi, Debbie. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Joan. You guys, I'm excited about this project tonight. And you guys know I have my coffee. I'm really excited about this. Hi, Pam. Hi, Angelica. Yes, I am very excited. Can you guys kind of see what I'm doing? I have it all placed out. But, of course, we have to disassemble all this. I baked a grocery bag. And let me tell you, if you ever do it, you have to stand right there, because if I would have walked away, I would have had a fire. So yeah, hi Lori, hi Becca, hi Monique, your church girl. I mean, it was gorgeous. You really outdid yourself on that one. It was gorgeous. But hi Lisette, you made it. Hi Diana. Hi Ange, thank you for sprinkling. Yes, you guys, please sprinkle out. Welcome to my segment of By Shanna's hymnal event. You can watch all in one place at her group called Shanna's Crafty Friends. And if somebody could do me a favor and type in sassy and chic, all things unique, so I can pin her. Oh, you're welcome, girl. Beautiful doesn't even hardly describe it. But there's been a lot of amazing things made today. It sure was. I'm in the crew. Thank you. But yeah. Oh, thanks, Joan. This is my Walmart special. It's so comfortable, though. I love it. Hi, Tish. How are you? Stephanie or somebody, could you put in sassy and chic, all things unique for me so I can pin her? She's the next presenter in this event. There you go. Thank you. Wait, why does it say BST? Okay, got it. Thank you. Okay, so what I did, you guys, and this kudos to Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble, because I finally printed on muslin, and it is the best thing ever. I printed Oh Holy Night on coffee stained fabric. It's just muslin, regular muslin from Hobby Lobby. And this is my creation. I wanted to give it some texture, and I wanted to make it pop. So I took a paper sack. You can see it's Aldi, and I put it on a coffee, not a coffee pan. We don't have coffee pans. Well, we do now. But I put it on a cookie sheet, and I just slathered it with the Coffee Grunge, Tracy Campbell's Coffee Grunge, and I put it in the oven. And I did it at 250. I did it in two different increments because I kind of messed it up. I needed to make it smaller. And when I ripped it, it wasn't all good and crunchy on the one end. So I tore it the size that I wanted it, and I re-wet it, and then I put it in there. But I had a metal like a a cooling rack like from Dollar Tree. And I put it on there. And I set it at 200 this time, and I literally stood there and just waited for it. And then as it was almost dry, then I got in there and I wrinkled it up a little bit more. Because I did wrinkle it, when I cut the bag, because I wanted to break, the fibers in there. But, so anyway, I put it back in, and look at that. Look at that goodness. It turned out amazing. So you can bake. My husband's like, you're what? I'm like, I'm baking grocery bags. And he's like, oh my gosh. He goes, don't leave the kitchen. So yeah, don't be scared. I was scared to death. I'm telling you, I was scared to death. It is the easiest thing ever. You're going to do exactly what I did. I was scared. Stephanie kept telling me to do it. Lori Brumgard kept saying to do it. I did the spray on the piece of paper like Stephanie taught us. I just used this. I stood right outside my door. I sprayed it all over the piece of paper with a gloved hand because I couldn't get it off. Never mind. It's a long story. And then I just literally laid the fabric on it, smashed it out, and upside down in the printer, and it printed just like paper. Literally that. And I don't have a special, I have an inkjet. It was a $159 printer I got on Black Friday like 3 years ago for $39.99. So I'm like, if it breaks, then I'll just get a new one. But it didn't. I've done it twice. Last night I practiced, and then I did it today. And then this frame was all white. It was clearance section at Hobby Lobby, and it was all white, and it said eat, sleep, cuddle, repeat, or something like that. But I painted it with cashew, and then I did this with truffle, and then I just sanded it all, you know, distressed it, sanded it. So that's going to be our surface. And you can see it was $5.49 reduced, and then 75% off of that. So I'm going to set that aside while we... Where's my spindles? Oh, I have a Spindle Kit Christmas tree. Who said hi? Hi. Right? I'm telling you, like I was freaking out about what to put, what kind of surface to use. And I'm like, oh, I opened the bin and lo and behold, thank God I'm a crafting hoarder because there was a perfect frame. So I'm going to take all these spindles, and I'm going to use Waverly moss. I don't know if you can see because of the ring light. But this time of night is really hard for me to do lives because I'm full of windows, and I have lighting, but I don't know. So I apologize if my lighting is kind of off. That's why I choose to go during the day, like on my regular lives. Okay, so we're just going to baby wipe these with the moss paint. Well, hello, my Miss Tracy. Were your ears burning? Look what I did, my friend. I soaked a grocery sack from Aldi. I tore it and I crumbled it up and I soaked it with the coffee grunge and I baked it. You can't leave your kitchen if you're going to do it, though. Trust me. It was starting to smoke, so I took the paintbrush and I added more to it. So I'm just doing this lightly because on these spindle kits, can you see all the etching she has in there? I kind of want that to show. I want it to be muted, so this is intentional. This is a very natural palette that I'm doing today, not a whole lot of color. But again, I say it on every live. I'm a plain girl. I'm a simple plain girl. But I think it's going to be beautiful. I made a practice one last night. It was so funny. It was so funny. But it turned out really cute. So I'm excited about this. Hi, Judy. Thank you for sprinkling. Yeah, that's right. I am a collector of all things, and I am so thankful. Stephanie, where's your glasses, girlfriend? Where's your peepers? This moss is such a pretty, pretty color. I just love it. Hi, Brenda girl. Yes, Joan. Isn't it gorgeous? So we're just going to do these real quick. And again, this Spindle Kit tree is from 4N Designs. I think you guys have all seen like a lot of her stuff. Stephanie uses it. Sarah has used it. I've done things before with it. Lisette has always posted and shared in groups. She now has a page. It's the Blue Spruce Farmhouse. If you haven't checked her out, give her a like and a follow. Thank you, Julie. How are you today? You're not buried in the snow. You're staying in the house, huh? Julie lives in Buffalo, New York, so... She posted on Facebook this morning. the huge amounts of snow that they had received over the last night and the day before, I think. I couldn't even imagine. Like, I live in Northeast Ohio. We get snow, but nothing like that. I think back in the 70s it snowed like that here. It was amazing. Lisette, is that who you said, Angelica? I'm sorry. Crafty Queens. Hi, Miss Liz. Thanks for hopping on, my friend. I'm so glad you guys are all taking time out of your busy or lazy Saturday to spend an hour with me. Again, this is Shanna by Shanna, her hymnal event. The next presenter is pinned. It is Crafty and Chic, all things unique. Stephanie makes beautiful things. She's a very talented creator. So if you're not doing anything, hop on over and see what she's going to create. And you guys, these comments are flying, so yell at me. Everybody knows, all caps, that gets attention sometimes. You've decided after 60 years you hate it. How long have you been in Florida, Dee? Because I know you're up north now, northeast, and they get hit pretty hard up there. Thanks, Debbie. I like it too. I almost went out to my garage craft stash and grabbed a green, and I was just gonna like dirty it up, and I'm like, nope, moss it is. Thanks, Stephanie. Thank you, thank you. A lot of talent today, all the different events going on. I got up, got my coffee, did a couple things, and started my day off watching Stephanie and her event. Oh, I see Linda's name. How are you, my friend? Thanks, Wanda. I do too. It's one of my favorites. I like the celery green too, but it has more of a yellow. I better get that star out of there because I don't want a green star, do I? Okay, so we're done with that, I think. Let me double check and make sure I got all my pieces, because it's not beneath me to have forgotten a spindle. Stephanie, I think it's going to be 2. I'm pretty excited about it. And while we have the gloves on, I'm going to take Apple Barrel. I think it's called King's Gold. Yeah, King's Gold. And I'm going to, actually, I had thought and then I forgot. I think I'm going to use a wonky star instead of this one that came with the tree. Don't you guys think a wonky star would look better? I don't know. I like wonky, so I'm going to use the wonky. And I'm going to put that inside of a bow. So I want it to be a little bit smaller. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I don't know if I'm going to end up keeping it or if I'll take it out to my booth. Yes, wonky. Wonky it is. Nope, I don't want to do that side. I want to do this side. So how's everybody doing today? Did you have a nice Saturday? Wonky it is, girls. Wonky it is. And I'm doing this very muted too, because then of course I'm going to go over it with some ink. And then, but wait, there's more. Anybody who watches us knows what this is. I got the little cardinals from Anita, also the Foreign Designs, and we're going to put a little cardinal with our tree. Janie must have something going on because she's usually on here. I haven't seen her all day, I don't think. Maybe this morning, unless that was another day, I'm not sure, but she's usually here. The famous cardinal. But it's so cute, isn't it? I just love it. Yeah, and did you get the different sizes, Teresa? Hi, Gina. I didn't see you on, dear. How are you today? We got to do the wing. Did you order some, Joan? You won't regret it. I also got some of the holly leaves that she has. I'm going to use those in some project. Comes with some holly leaves and some berries. Yeah, Gina's rocking it. I'm just so happy. All of our friends that have recently started pages, they're doing phenomenal. And I'm not just saying that to be nice. I'm not, I mean it, you guys. Renee She Shed Crafting, Julie with her wood cutouts, Gina with Ginger Lee, like they are all just going hard. They're doing great. Okay, so, and if I forgot you, please don't be upset. Like this is, you don't always remember everything when you're behind the camera. Because I know there was some more that I wanted to mention, but I can't for the life of me think. Blissful Crafts with Debbie Lee. Yeah, and Designs with Debbie Lee. There's a lot of people that are just growing so good. Okay, so with that being said, let's see, I already messed up because that's the trunk, and I painted it green. So let's take a little bit of burnt umber, and I'm just gonna brush over that, and it'll be fine. Nobody will even know. Hey Stephanie, do you want to tag Anita in this so that she'll see that I'm using one of her pretties? Okay, so that's done. I'm going to take a little bit of black, and I'm going to, I need a smaller brush. Where's my brushes? I'm just going to take a little bit of black. I'm going to do a little, just a dot for an eye. Do some black, and I'm going to do some orange. 4N Designs, yes. I did. I got the spindle kit tree from 4N Designs. Her name is Anita. Somebody just put her there. So if you click on 4N Designs, it'll take you right to her page. She's a very, very nice person. Fast shipping, great prices, and literally she does custom orders. If you say, can you make this, she'll do it. Okay, so we have our little bird. I'm going to go ahead and glue him on now, you guys, just so I don't end up losing his wing. Because you know how every time we're live, we always lose something. Always something. Okay, so that's done. I think that I don't need that other one. I just want to make sure I'm getting everything prepared before I start actually gluing this down because... Hi, Linda from West Virginia. I'm in Ohio. You're, what, the next state down from me? We're going to make a cute bow. I'm going to add a little bit of Excelsior, a little bit of moss. Okay, for those of you jumping on, this was a Hobby Lobby frame. It had some wording on it. It was all white. I painted it, distressed it. And thank you, Tony. You guys, I posted the before and after picture of this hutch and All Things Vintage and Thrifted. Some of those ladies were not very nice. They did not like it. did not like it. And I understand people not liking it, but why say anything? Like, just keep going. Just scroll along. Scroll along. So anyway, I printed Oh Holy Night because it's a hymnal event on muslin, coffee stained muslin. And I took a grocery sack from Aldi's. I tore it, you know, cut it and tore it the way I wanted it. And I just like slathered it with the coffee grunge and I baked it in the oven. So here's my issue now. Here's what I'm wondering. I need a good paintbrush to put this Mod Podge on. Not a good one, but that'll work. Keep scrolling. They were nasty. I could not believe it. I really couldn't believe it. I was just like, okay, I understand this look is not for everybody, because there was a time where I wouldn't have liked it. But if you go to buy something like this now, it's expensive. Like, yeah. Oh, hi, Tracy. Like, I was like sitting there like, why? I would never do that to somebody. Whether I like it or not, they put a lot of work into it and it's theirs. Like, you know, there's this wonderful option to just keep moving. Move along, sister. Okay, so we're going to Mod Podge this on. Hopefully that works. Because my sample last night was a lot smaller. I grabbed like a 4x6 canvas from Dollar Tree. And I just wanted to try the, you know, the process to make sure that it was going to work since I was layering things. So I'm going to set this down real quick. And we're going to brush this Mod Podge on here. Thank you guys all for joining. If you're new to my page, my name is Christina. And of course, this is the Rust Covered Cottage. And if you decide you like what you see and you might want to see more, give me a follow if you feel led to. If not, that's okay. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. It's all crunchy. Can you hear it? Like, seriously, if I would have done what I did with my fabric the other night and like walked away and was cleaning and thought, oh, I'll get that in a minute, my oven would have been on fire. No joke. It was all crunchy and smoking and scorched. However, I do like the look of the scorch. Okay, now let me bring my frame back up. I have to stand up for this, you guys, because I got to be able to see. And obviously, you know that I don't care about wrinkles because I even had my daughter, when she'd come to pick up Olivia, I had her helping me scrunch the bag up. Because, you know, grocery bags are thicker. And I'm like, can you help me? I always get muslin at Hobby Lobby. Once in a great while, I can find it at Dollar Tree in their fabric bundles. Not too often. I always get like 2 yards when I go to Hobby Lobby. Hi, Trace. I'm glad you're here, girlfriend. I did put the paper in the oven. I might be someone's cup of tea. I might be someone's cup of coffee. Yes, I did bake it in the oven, and I did it at 250 the first time, and then I thought maybe I should like take it down, so I did it at 200. And it literally only took maybe a total of like 12 minutes, so like you can't walk away. You can't. Okay, so that's good, and I like how the edges are lifted, where it's kind of like burnt. You see how... I like that. So if you're a perfectionist, do it the way you want it. But it just almost looks, I don't know. I just love the look of it. And then we have this wonderful piece of muslin that is coffee stained, not coffee grunge, just coffee stained. And I printed this hymnal onto it. Stephanie, I should have listened to you a long time ago. Okay, guys, I got to make sure this is straight. Well, not right this second, I don't, but okay, now I need to set that aside. And I'm just going to brush on some Mod Podge on here. I could probably just use the spray adhesive, but that stuff's messy. And like, I had it all over my fingernail from holding the piece of paper. I was a hot mess. Thank you. This was a free printable on Pinterest. I didn't pay for it on Etsy. I just Googled free printable. I went on to Pinterest and just did free printable Christmas hymns, and there was a bunch. I was looking for Oh Christmas Tree, but I couldn't find one. The one I did last night, I did find Oh Christmas Tree, but it was the dark background. You know how it looks old? And there was just not enough color contrast with the bag and with the muslin and everything. So I wanted to find one that was just white. But I found it because I almost went to Etsy and I'm like, I'll just pay for it. I need it, whatever. But I found it. Okay. Now, just gonna lift this up, bring this back over. I'm gonna have to stand up again, you guys. And then I just used my heat tool last night when I did it. You know what? I didn't do coffee grunge on the bag last night, so I don't think that'll affect the sticking. Do you? If so, I can just use the iron. Hi, Rachel. You caught me live. Caught me red-handed. Thanks, Christy. Your ice skates were gorgeous, sister. I loved them. You guys. It's amazing how people think of things to do. And I know we all fret over it. I mean, I watched Christy, then I watched Monique, and I'm like, I don't even know if I should do that. Like my famous thing. It's the same thing every time I have an event. You're welcome. It does look like old scroll, Sherry. That's what I thought. That's the word. I love the texture that it brings to it. This isn't going to be like real big and a fluffy thing, but it's going to be lots of textures, and the rag bow that I'm going to put at the top, and then the star in that. It's going to be pretty, I think. I don't even know if I'll sell it. I don't know. We'll see. I got to make sure this is dry because we have to glue. What time is it? So I have 25 minutes, right? I got to get moving. I got to make sure that the spindles will stick. Oh no, Stephanie, that's horrible. I don't wash mine, Shanna. I don't wash my muslin. We had this discussion on my live the other day. I don't wash any of my fabric. Yes, Trudy, you're right. Uh-oh. What's wrong with Blue Spruce? What's she doing? Okay, almost done. I just love it. Just look at that. I don't even know how I thought of this. I just kept thinking of something that I needed back there to give it some texture. Yes, whoever's asking about printing with the muslin, I got this. Stephanie at the Vintage Pebble is the one that taught me how to do this. It's Loctite spray adhesive. Got it right at Walmart. I think it's like $6. I sprayed just a regular piece of computer paper. I took it outside real quick and I just sprayed it. I brought it in. I already had my muslin cut to size. And I just stuck it right on top of my muslin. And then you put it in your printer just like you do, you know, just up the material side down, if that's how your printer feeds. And that was it. And then your paper just literally peels right off. It is so easy, and I was so intimidated for all these months. Well, weeks, I guess. But I'm glad I finally did it. Okay, this should be good. And it's stuck. So we're good. I was afraid that this whole technique with all the mixing wasn't going to work. Oh, you're welcome. Okay, thanks. We'll check it out. It is so easy. Lisette, you have to try it. You, for a fact, will be... I'm looking for my sander, guys. I'm sorry. You, I know, will be addicted to it. I want to sand this tree trunk a little bit because I had to go a little heavier on the paint to cover up my green. So I'm just going to sand that off. Welcome to anybody that's new. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad that my regular friends are here too. I always get so worried. What if nobody watches me? That other event's going on. Stephanie probably really hates when I'm doing an event because she's my sounding board. Her and my husband, but he worked last night and he works tonight, so he didn't get up in enough time to enjoy all my what ifs. Okay, so I'm gonna lay this all out. Oh, this is gonna be beautiful. These colors. And then I am gonna make a bow. And for those of you that were on my live or saw the wreath that I made with the coffee grunched red ticking, I'm gonna use thin strips of that and again some coffee stained muslin. See, I don't want to cover up Oh Holy Night. I know it's not going to show a lot, but I want some of it to show. So it's just going to be a real kind of a plain bow. You know, not a whole lot of color, just the pop of red. And we'll put the star in the middle of it. See, that has to go down even more. Okay. This is the only thing about the spindles. And then I'm always afraid they're not going to be straight. But it doesn't matter. Perfectly imperfect. It's how we roll. Okay, so we'll do it like that. Okay. Oh, welcome, Sandra. I'm so glad you're here. I've seen quite a few of the hymn books. Oh, yeah. I just go to the internet. I do have one that I got at a vintage or an antique store, but I have it displayed back here. I haven't even ripped into it. Remember, guys, that's the one that had the bra tag for the bookmark. My regular watchers, we were laughing. And it was a price tag that was like from years ago. Hi, Johnny. My son-in-law's on. Hi, Mr. John. What's my baby girl doing? Is she saying hi, Gigi? You guys, when I watch lives when she's here, she always talks to whoever we're watching. She was, we were watching Unique this morning after Stephanie, and I said, say hi, Pat, and she's going, hi, Pat. So cute. She's like, she's a year and a half, and she just loves the phone because we always FaceTime, you know. Her parents FaceTime everybody, and she gets to talk. So she talks to all of you whenever she's here, and I get to pop on for a second. I should probably look and see if she said hi. Livia, if you're watching, Gigi loves you. Yes, the spindle tree kit is from 4N Designs. I couldn't tell you how much it is because I got this along with a lot of other stuff back at the end of August. So I don't remember the individual price. It's right around $20. I got my wood glue out because I was going to do half and half, but I don't think that that's necessary because we're gluing onto fabric, so. I might even go over the tree a little bit with the wax, with the Distress ink. I might, as I'm sitting here looking at it, probably should have done the edges before I attached it, but it's okay, it'll work out. Her prices are great. I mean, I love her work. But when I order, I always order a bunch, so I don't have to order that often, you know? Because shipping, unless she comes out with something that like is new and you gotta have it. But shipping is crazy. That one piece should be over a little bit, but it's okay. Trees aren't perfect, are they? Trees are not perfect. It's just a little tiny bit. And I'm gonna take some of the walnut distress ink from Tim Holtz, and I'm just gonna go over it because this one's almost dried out anyway. Try to get the edges real good. It is stupid crazy, it really is. Oops. So this isn't going to be bright anymore. It's a nice dirty, well, it looks bright because of the ring light, but it's not bright at all. And honestly, I'm going to go around these edges right quick, you guys. Just a little. Give it a little bit of depth. My glue strings. Yeah, this is almost all dried out. Thank God I have another one, huh? I bought the big ones this time. These were the first time I'd ever used these, so these were like a variety pack, and I thought it was pretty cool. Yes, get a printer. You guys will not regret it. And they're not expensive anymore. And mine is an Epson, and I'm in that instant ink program. I think it's $2.99 a month. I might be wrong, maybe it's $3. But they monitor your ink levels, and you don't have to go and order anything. They ship it to you. So, I mean, listen, in today's world, I think that's great that they're taking care of us. And I honestly think that I should have used that tree topper. 1 second, yeah. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, And I got mine for $39 on Black Friday. This will be the 3rd year since I've gotten it. I'm just gonna, I know this isn't reaching the very top, but that doesn't bother me because again, like I want the Holy Night to be seen a little bit, and I'm gonna put the bow right here, so it's all gonna be good. But this is what we have so far. Wow, this lag is really something. Okay, so let's make our bow. We've got 10 minutes, you guys. I have things to do. Things to do. Where's my knife? I can't believe how fast an hour goes. I'm like, oh, I have plenty of time. But I get to gabbing. Okay, so thank God I already tore my strips. So I just have the red and the white coffee grunged, and then the muslin that's coffee stained. And I am just making a bow. Just making a bow. These strings are crazy. Crazy strings. Thank you, Stella. It's okay, Trace. It's okay. And I'm going to make this small, you guys. This is when I wish I had a mini Bodabra. And then I talk myself out of getting it. I'm like, you don't need a mini Bodabra. But it'll be okay. It will be okay. And I'm just gonna throw that in there because why not? Yeah, it did, Lisette. I didn't glue that down. Good eye, girl. See, you guys look out for us. We're so thankful for that. The trunk moved. Thank God I didn't lose it, huh? And I'm just gonna crisscross these in there. Look at all the strings. Maybe I should have taken care of that situation. You guys, I went on to, I was telling my people on the live the other day about Jubilee Fabrics. So I went on there because I'm like, I need to order some before the Christmas crafting is over. And oh, I can't wait till I get my order. Oh, I can't wait. I got so many beautiful prints. Hello, Miss Tracy. How are you, girl? Now I'm gonna stick just a little bit of Excelsior in there. Just a little bit. Just give it a little bit of volume. And we're onto our muslin. You guys, I have to get this finished. I'm a little panicked. I want you guys to see it. Thank God I did all the prepping that I did, huh? I thought I was prepping too much. And this is not like, I mean, it is darker on one side, but not a whole lot, and not enough that I'm going to be worried about twisting it and making sure that the pattern is the right way, because you can still see the red through it. You guys know what ticking is like. That piece is too little. We'll do another muslin. Do you? Now see, before I started going live, I always made door hangers. And I used the wire ribbon, so like I always did it by hand. I never used a Bodabra until I found Sarah, I don't know, back in March, I think it was, at Booksy and Buttons, and I'm like, oh, I need one of those. In fact, that's the first time I'd ever in my life bought fabric. Anywhere I'd go, I would be so crazy about buying ribbon, get it when it's on sale, because it's expensive. And now I have all this ribbon that I don't even use. So, okay, let's tie this down. that out so I don't forget about it. I know, Steph, I saw the other night when we were talking, you have a bunch. A bunch. This is a little bigger than I wanted, but what's a girl to do? It's hard to make just a tiny one. I think maybe I do need to get a mini. Then I can gauge it more, you know? Okay. I'm gonna start cutting off these long ends. And we're gonna get busy putting this thing together, guys, so you can see it. You took the time to be here to watch me make it. I really would like to get it done instead of just, you know, making you wait until I post the picture. I kind of almost want this kind of like pom-pom-ish, like, do you know what I mean? Like that small. This is cute though. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Look, you guys, how cute that little thing is. Be the perfect top for our tree. I gotta glue my trunk on because I didn't. Okay, Steph, thanks for jumping on. Enjoy your evening. You can't comment. I went through that with them too, Marilyn. Thank you, Trudy. Oh, thanks, Sarah. I didn't know you were watching, girl. Haven't seen many comments because I'm focusing. Okay, so I'm going to put this first, but first, I'm going to take just a little bit more of the Excelsior, and I'm going to like get it in a ball, then I'm going to spread it out. Just trying to contain it a little bit because I want to put that underneath of my bow. Just for some added texture, because isn't that what it's all about now, is texture? Texture, texture, texture. And then I'm going to glue my bow on. I'm going to make sure it's the right side. Okay. I'm going to glue my bow. Of course, I need a glue stick. Doesn't that always happen? Guess what? Oh Holy Night is covered. Oh well, we're gonna act like it's okay. Okay? Not everything works perfectly. Oh, I just think that bow's so cute. It's just covered a little bit though. And then we're gonna put the star in the center of the bow. It's okay. It's fine, Lisette. It's fine. Okay, and then we're going to, I'm going to have to trim off some of that glue from the trunk too with an X-Acto knife. I'll do that before I post my picture. And of course, we're going to do the Spanish moss thing because I like it. I just think that Spanish moss adds such a, I don't know, just a finished look to certain projects, you know? Not to mention, it gives it that texture. Oh God, are we talking about blizzards? I haven't had one of those for a while. Put that up there. Ooh, that got me. It got me, got me, got me. Okay, guys. I'm gonna let that set because I'm getting glue everywhere. There's strings upon strings upon strings. Okay, so the only other thing that I really wanted to do is I wanted to add this cardinal, kind of like, I don't know, how do you think I should place him? Do you think he should be at the base of the tree? Where should I put our cute little cardinal? I was thinking kind of like down here, but he could even go, he could go anywhere. What do you guys think? Give me your opinions. I forgot to sand them. Thank you, Diane. Thanks, Carolyn. You guys, I was excited to do this. I love it. Thank God that he gave me this idea because I don't know where it came from. We just started thinking and one thing came to the next, and I talked to Lisette, and we just went from there. Base of the tree, yeah, you think that? So facing in or facing out? I think facing in, don't you? Up on tree? Did you order some cardinals? Good. Thank you, Joanne. Like he's sitting on a limb? Okay, I gotta look at it, guys. How's our time? Okay, I gotta glue. We did it. We did it. Don't forget, go to all things Sassy and Chic, all things unique. I apologize, Stephanie. I always do that with your page name, but I know you, I promise. And watch and see what she does. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. I love each and every one of you. If you're new up, I thank you for being here. And for my supporters, I'm so thankful for you being here again. Oh, my clock says 6 o'clock, or my clock says it's time up. Do I still have 5 minutes? Okay, so I even thought about pine cones, like putting some pine cones down there, but again, I love it. I literally love it so much. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Bev. Thank you for the stars, Laura. You're so sweet. Thanks, Aunt Judy. Thank you, Shanna. Thank you, Melinda. Thanks, Stephanie. Thank you guys all. Thanks, Monique. Thanks, Sarah. Thank you, Debbie. Okay, you guys, thank you all for being here. Let's head over to see Stephanie at Sassy and Chic, all things unique. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.